Jack Harry. Outside linebackers, number 15, senior Clayton Lau, and number 26, senior Taylor Wilson. The inside linebackers, sophomore number 33, Paul Austin, and number 55, John Coletti. At middle linebacker is senior number 58, Julius Holder. The corners, senior Thomas Patton, number 22, and number 30, junior Jack Stickey. Starting at safety is junior Cyrus Wilson, number 34, and Mike Cummings for Lovett would be number 7, Hunter Bud. And now for the offense, starting at left tackle, number 56, the senior Will Law. At left guard, number 67, senior Daniel Lewis. At center, number 76, senior Hunter Rick. At the right guard is number 73, junior Will Rod. And our right tackle is number 68, senior Harrison Roback. The wideouts, number 34, junior Cyrus Wilson, senior number 22, Thomas Patton. At tight end, number 11, junior Brooke Shane, and at fullback for the Lions, number 5, Davis Cole. Tailback, number 4, senior Zach Booth. At the quarterback, number 7, senior Hunter Budd. And kicking for the Lions tonight is number 13, junior Jack Harris. Richard, did you see that coin toss? Which way? Was it heads or tails? Lovett won it, and we're going to receive, so we're going to put that offense on the field quickly to see what we can do. The weather tonight is the sun.
Homer and Grant Haley.
Let's start something off big here.
Tevin Thompson to kick it away. Thompson only about 2 steps away from the ball. No, it's not Thompson who's going to kick it, it looks like. It looks like it could be Quentin Stevens. It's hard to tell. No, it is going to be Thompson to kick it away. And he just hits a little line shot to Haley, taking to the 28, tries to go across field, tries to cut up around the 35, up across the 40, up to about the 42, where he's ridden down right there at the 42-yard line with a good return, about 14, 15 yards by Grant Haley. He gets Wilson out wide right, Bowden in the slot, Coles is a single setback. Shane is your tight end on this near side. Puts Coles in motion away from the formation, takes it, pumps, fires it out to Bowden. Bowden takes it at the 40, tries to cut back inside, and he gets leveled at the 44. Just hammered at the 44 by Jeffrey Cameron.
Quickly that time. Wow.
So 2nd and 8 for the Lions as that play picked up 2 yards. This time the Lions go shotgun set, put man in motion, and Hud's going to keep it and just be tripped up. He put Thomas Patton in motion, faked it to him, and then took it and kept it himself, but got tripped up and only picked up about 3, and it'll make it 3rd and 5. Get across midfield for a first down to the 48, the Callaway 48. Shotgun set, this pistol set. He tosses it to Bowden. Bowden's got some running room. Bowden took Callaway territory, still driving his legs. Finally wrestled out inside the 45, down to about the 43. Kel Kyles was holding on for dear life. And the Lions break the huddle, and Bud acts like he's going to walk up under center, but he's going to stay shotgun set. 2 wideouts to his right, puts Bowden in motion behind him, who sets. He leaves it with Bowden. Bowden tries to get inside, but no blocking inside, none at all. And Albert Trammell is there and just up quickly this time. Wilson split wide right, Bowden in the slot. We fake it. But Bud's in trouble, he's going to go down. He tried to roll to his right, and Jeffrey Cameron on a blitz brought down Bud. So it'll be 3rd and 16, we're going to call it. Ball at the 49, shotgun set. Bud's going to roll quick to his left. Fire it complete to Patton inside the 40, down to about the 36-yard line. And that play's going to fall about maybe 3, almost 4 yards short of the first down. John O'Neill with a sure touch. 4th and 3 at the Callaway 37. Shotgun set for Bud. He has Coles as a single setback, puts Bowden in motion to the far side. And
there we go. There's our first down.
That hard count, as Peter loves to see it, that hard count by Bud drew the Cavaliers off sides, and that'll be enough for a Lovett first down. As Patton is split wide right, Wilson split to this near side. Bud in a shotgun set with Coles as a setback on his left. Bud drops back, he's under pressure, fires it. A little lateral to Coles going down this near sideline, and Coles will score. Wilson took it on the hook and ladder, flipped it to Coles coming down this near sideline. The Lions go in to score.
Richard, did that look to us like a rewind of a computer game? It could have been a carbon copy. We could have showed it on tape 20 times, and I bet you those steps are 3 feet from each other where that ball was taken, where the ball was caught, and where the touchdown strike was crossed. They practiced it this week, and there's his execution, and we are leaving this ball game. Nice call, Coach Muschamp.
Brooks Shane to snap it. Jack Stickney to hold. Garrity to kick it, and it's good. I think he kicked T in the ball.
Jack Garrity's drive, where he just slams one of his eyes. He just barely tapped it, and it just fluffed through the upright. I think Jack
Complete to Wilson, who flipped it to Coles, and Coles took it the rest of the way, 25 yards for a Lovett touchdown. Garrity to kick it away, deep, right around the 5-yard line is a single safety return man, Marquise Terrell, and this kick's going to angle Terrell to the corner. Terrell's going to take it in the end zone for a touchback. Good kick by Garrity. Excellent play. He sends 2 receivers to his left. They're in an I set. Terrell is his tailback. He gives it to the up man, who rides it hard right off his right guard. He was giving it to Albert Trammell. So Callaway was 2nd and 5 at their own 25, goes I set again with 2 receivers to the left. They turn, hand it to the running back.
I like that.
And boy, the Lions close it quickly. They handed it to Terrell. He had nowhere to go off this right side, and that play's going to lose 2 yards back to the 23. 7-0, 7:23, 7:22 to go here, first period, and Callaway faces 3rd and 7. Shotgun set for Parks. He puts a man in motion away from the set, is Stevens. He's going to roll to his left, launch it high downfield, and Stickney's going to intercept it. Jack Stickney picks it off right at the 36, 35-yard line, step for step with the receiver, and Stickney goes up and intercepts him. The Lions will take over on the interception at their own 35-yard line.
Stickney this week, I noticed in the lineup, Jack's got superior speed. He looked like his baseball stuff that time.
So here the Lions in a shotgun set on 1st and 10 of their own 35. Bud's going to take it. He's under a blitz. He's going to fire it downfield for Shane. And Shane goes up and makes a fantastic catch, twisting behind himself to catch it. And that play goes for 25 yards into Callaway territory at the 40. And call timeout. Callaway is going to call timeout with 7 minutes to go here, first period. Lovett leading 7-0. The new school year has begun, and Lovett's camp. You're listening on 101.1 FM. 7 minutes to go here, first period. Lions come out of this timeout. 1st and 10 on the Callaway 40. Shotgun set for Bud, and it looks like there's a flag.
5 yards from the line.
It looked like Desmond Davis may have jumped offside.
Hunter's going to look over to get his call in.
Call it the pistol set, where the tailback is behind Bud. Pistol set to the left, 2 wideouts to the left. He's going to leave it with Coles, and Coles slices inside for about 7-8 yards. Down inside the 30 for a first down for the Lions, brought down to the 27. Here the Lions face 1st and 10 at the Callaway 27. Bud puts a man in motion to this near side. He fakes it, rolls to his left, trying to get away from trouble. He's going to have to keep it. Slide inside, down inside the 20 goes Bud. Then he goes and fumbles it out of bounds right at the 11, but that's all right. An excellent block by Cyrus Wilson here on this edge. Sprung Bud for about 20.
Back block, and he broke free. Here we go again.
Here the Lions on a shotgun set. Bud's going to keep it himself, and he's going to slice inside for about 3. Down to the 7. He's brought
Be okay with you?
2nd and 7 Lions, 2nd and 7.5 to score. Shotgun set, 2 backs flank. Bud, he pump fakes. He's in trouble. He's going down.
Good coverage that time. It's a coverage side.
An excellent play that time by Hunter Harrington. Score, and the Lions will go to that pistol set to the right this time. Shotgun for Bud. He leaves it with Bowden. Bowden tries to slice inside, and let's see what that flag is for, Peter. I'm afraid it may be a hole. It came out of the umpires. I think it may have been holding on us. Golden Sutton, along with Desmond Davis, were in on that tackle. No, it's a face mask call.
So they did get
Shotgun set for the Lions. Wilby and Bowden flank Bud. Patton to this near side. Bud takes it, looks, and there's a whistle. Oh, and Lovett's going to call a timeout. That's why it was. So with Lions go 3rd and 5 from the Callaway 5. Shotgun set. Patton goes in motion from his left to his right. We toss it to Bowden trying to get outside. He tries to slice inside, and Bowden will score. Zach Bowden would not be denied. They were
my screaming in the microphone, but by golly, we have shown some real energy in this first quarter. This is the best 8 or 9 minutes of football Lovett's played in a long time. What a nice run off that side, Zach Bowden. And Lovett has exploded on these Cavaliers. They're shell-shocked.
excellent blocking by Thomas Patton to spring Bowden as we ran that toss sweep. Shane to snap it.
There's that kid.
Stickney to hole. And Garrity hits Tyler Perry's house. Suns go up 14-0 here. 4:58 to go, first period. That Lovett drive was 65 yards. And just deep for the Cavaliers, Marquise Terrell and a single safety standing right about his 1-yard line. There's the toot of the whistle. Garrity approaches it, and that ball is going to hook out of bounds, and it'll give good field position.
5 times for 13 yards, so he's sticking his nose in there running as well.
This time Parks goes under center. He's going to leave it with his up back, and they're going to hammer, just absolutely hammer Albert Trammell trying to run off that right tackle. Bring down Trammell for just about a half-yard pickup. 2nd and 9, Callaway at their own 36. They're going to run the reverse. Parks is going to flip it, and in trouble
And a clip to go with the jam.
is Quentin Stevens trying to run across field, and he's going to be run out of bounds right at about the original line of scrimmage with Parks. He puts Terrell on his right, and Parks takes it, rolls to his right. He's being chased. He's going to throw it downfield. It's going to be batted out of the hands of Quentin Stevens right around the 46, the Lovett 46, and standing as a single safety right at his 30. High snap, Drummond takes it down and hits a high punt that backs up Patton back to about his 26. Good coverage. He calls for a fair catch from the lines. We'll take Shane along with Brant in the slot, and Patton split way wide left. Bud takes it in the shotgun, fires it out for Brant, and Brant would have been swallowed up that time by Quentin Stevens. All first period scores. 2nd and 10 lines, shotgun set. Bud rolls from his 26, tries to fire it out this near side for Patton, and that was sort of some indecisive route running that time, I'm afraid, for the lines here on this near. Lovett leads at 14-0, but faces 3rd and 10 at their own 26. Bud goes shotgun set, throws a little Utah pass to Brant, and Brant is tripped up, maybe by his own man. And he only picks up about 5 to the period. Lovett leads at 14-0, and Bud will get this punt away right about his 26-yard line. He gets a high kick where O'Neal will call for a fair catch at his own 32 and gather it in, and Callaway will set up 1st and 10 on their own 32-yard line.
Great spot for the line.
Here's an eye set for the Cavaliers. Parks under center. He's going to leave it with Terrell. Terrell's going to try and wrestle off that right side, and I don't think he got back to the line of scrimmage. He may have picked up a half foot. O'Neal to this near side. Eye set again with Terrell dotting the I. Parks fakes it, drops straight back. He's in trouble. He's going to launch it way deep and overthrows O'Neal, who step for step with O'Neal were Wilson and Patton down the middle of the field as he ran a post pattern. Good pressure, Peter. They're going to call timeout. Callaway is going to call timeout. Their 2nd timeout, so with 2:24 to go here, first period. Lovett's American Studies was found up behind Parks. He's got 2 wide outs to this near side. Bonner is to the far wide side. They're going to try and run a little screen pass, and it's complete to that wide side of the field. And rumbling up field is Desmond Davis, as that play developed perfectly for the Cavaliers as they threw it back to Davis on 1st and 10. Cavaliers at the Lovett 47, we'll call it. Parks leaves it with his up back, and fighting upfield and just rumbling inside goes Jeffrey Cameron, and he's finally brought down by Clayton Lau deeper into Lovett territory. This time, Parks goes under center with an eye set, 1 wide out right, 1 left, and he's going to leave it with his tailback. And Terrell picks it up. It's out. It came out of his hands. And sprinting downfield Julius Holder, who scores. Peter, I thought he was down. Holder came up with the ball.
You out of him and sprinting, and so what was going well for them, all of a sudden on their back, and they're down 21-0. They've got to be absolutely stunned.
Coletti hit him. He spun to his back, and all of a sudden, Holder snatches it out and goes sprinting downfield for 59, almost 61 yards rather.
That's what I call a big wow.
And Coach Wiggins for the Cavaliers is out among the numbers as Will Law hustles in for the Lions.
He's going to draw 15, or he's trying to get his team over on the sidelines, but he's about to
We're talking about, unfortunately, Coach Wiggins. Good snap. And Garrity boots it through, and your new score. Lovett 21, Callaway nothing. 1:37 to go here.
21-0. Lovett is a good school. I'm of the opinion that Lovett has found themselves tonight.
Carolina blue. Garrity to boot it away. Deep for Callaway. Standing right at his goal line is Marquise Terrell. He's really a single safety. But Garrity's going to kick this high where Parks is going to gather it in right at his 38. Simply because they knew that Garrity's got to move it back to the 35 to boot it away. There's the 2 to the whistle, and Garrity's going to approach it. He's going to drive this one deep where Terrell's going to come up, take it at his 13. He's going to go to his left. He's going to be in trouble, and Brandt's going to bring him down right around the 25, lifting him up and throwing him back. Good coverage that time by the Lions. And they've struck quickly. Eye set for Cavaliers, and they're going to drop back. Parks is going to launch it deep. Patton in coverage, and Patton's just going to tip it away as streaking up this far sideline, or this near sideline rather, was Quentin Stevens, but Patton was closer to that ball than, rather, 2nd and 10. Callaway at their 24. Eye set. He's going to run the toss sweep to this right side, and sprinting over and dropping him is Mason Marsteller from his linebacker position. Marsteller would not be blocked that time. And Callaway's going to go shotgun set. He's going to send 2 receivers to his right. Single setback is Terrell. He drops back. Parks does. He's in trouble. He's going to try and it's almost intercepted. Thrown right into the breadbasket of John Rex Fuqua, and Fuqua couldn't hold on. As good an athlete as Fuqua is, he still couldn't hold on. Drummond will get this kick away about his 13. It's a high kick. Patton's going to come upfield and take it in a fair catch in Callaway territory at the 45. And Lovett will set up. The Lions lead 21-0. And Bud is going to go shotgun set this time. He's going to send 2 receivers to his right. Single setback is Bowden. And Bowden's going to get horse-collared as just exploding upfield, and timing that perfectly was Jeffrey Cameron as he blitzed and mauled it. And that'll do it for the first 12 minutes. Lovett will face a 2nd and 17 from their own 48, but the Lions on 2nd and 17, a long 17. Shotgun set for Bud. He's going to run the counter play to Coles. Coles is going to get into Callaway territory. Still on his feet goes Coles for 18 yards, 19 yards, and what should be a Lovett first down. Now it looks like he's going to be just shy of it. One Lions just shy of the 35. We've got to cross the 35 for a first down. Shotgun set, and Boyd Callaway that time. Cameron was in the Lovett backfield, and we hadn't snapped it, and that'll be offsides is the call against Callaway, and that'll move the ball down to the 30. Lions with a shotgun set, this pistol set with Bowden behind Bud. Their pistol set to the right. He's going to leave it with Bowden, and Bowden just has very little running room up the middle. Cameron's there, getting off the pile. Deontay Rosser's also there for the Cavaliers. And throw it to Jamison. Jamison split to this near side. Shotgun set for the Lions on 2nd and 9. Bud rolls to his right, looks, and a diving Jamison cannot come up with it right around his 22-yard line. That was not a Coles, and Bud and Wilson are split to this near side. Rather, that's Bud rolling to this near side, trying to keep it, trying to get a block, and he's going to be brought down on a nice open field tackle right at the 24-yard line by Albert Trammell. Jamison and Campbell go split wide left as the Lions go pistol set to the right. And gosh, Peter, the hard count again drew the Cavaliers offside.
jib, and it will result in a first.
Yeah, we got a sponsor named Verizon.
Oh, that we do. This is not one of those.
Shotgun set for Bud on 1st and 10 of the 19. Bud looks downfield. He's got a little bit of running room. He's going to keep it and call his own number. And Bud's going to slice ahead for about 9 yards down to the 10. He's brought down there by Jeffrey Cameron diving from behind.
Very close.
2nd and 1 lines at the Callaway 10, moving from their left to the right. Bowden's going to take it. He's going to have really no running room. They blew that play up as we tried to run it off the left side. Albert Trammell was there, but he really had no running room from the start. He was lucky to. So on 3rd and 1, the Lions go shotgun set. Bowden and Coles flank Bud, and let's see, is Coach Muschamp going to call a timeout? Yes, he is. So with timeout on the field, the Lions take a timeout with 8:52 to go here. 2nd period, and the Lions lead it 21-0. Peter tells Callaway 10. We've got Jamison split wide with Campbell. Pistol set to the left with Bowden. We run the counter with Bowden. He's got running room. Bowden's going to score. Bowden burst off the right side to score. He was being hauled down but by Kel Kyles trying to bring him down, but no such luck. Rather, that was Ricky Parks trying to pull him down, but Lovett scores to go up 27-0 here. And Jack Garrity will come on to attempt the extra point. Nice blocking that time as Daniel Rue pulled and just cleared the road for Zach Bowden. Shane to snap it, Stickney to hold. Bad snap, and they're going to drop Garrity. He just holds on to it. I don't know if that was a bad snap or whether Stickney really couldn't come up with it. It was hard to tell. On this near sideline is John O'Neill for the Cavaliers, and Garrity's going to boot this high where Terrell will come up and take it right at his 10. He's up across his 15, trying to come to this near side, trying to outrun some folks. He's going to get run out of bounds right around the 27-yard line. Is Marquise Terrell. That was good coverage by the Lions. The shotgun set, they're trailing 27-0. Parks takes it. He's going to run the option to that right side. He's going to keep it and get about 3. Flood and Holder get up on
series may just get returned.
2nd and 7. Callaway at the 30. Shotgun set. Parks is going to call his own number. He's got running room. Parks has got 15. Parks coming to this near sideline inside the 50. Parks is finally going to be run down by Cyrus Wilson as he dove at his ankle. That play picked up 32 yards and a Callaway first down into Lovett territory. Shotgun set for Parks. He's going to leave it with his up back. And there goes Terrell down inside the 35, down to about the 30. He was hit there by, we'll call it 2 yards, 2nd and 2. Parks is going to roll, and he's just going to have a man wide open right at the 21-yard line. Wilby has to force O'Neill out on that far sideline, but it's enough.
He just had all the time in the world.
So 1st and 10, Callaway. 7:10 to go here, 2nd period. He's got 2 receivers to his left, and Parks is going to call his number again, and he's just going to push himself ahead off this left side. Terrell checks back in, and he's going to stand to Parks's right. Parks has 2 receivers to his left. Fumble, ball's loose, diving for it. And let's see who came up with it. Lovett comes up with it. The ball almost got batted away, and let's see who came up with it. Cyrus will 27-0 go shotgun set on 1st down. And we're going to try and run it to Brant, but let's see, there's a, oh, Peter. We had to hustle somebody in real quickly. No, he's 1st and 15 as Bud sends Patton and Stickney to this near side. He has Brant trying to run to this side, and Brant gets dropped for about a 2-yard loss as Big Golden Sutton, 2nd and 16. Bud has 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. He's going to roll to his right. He looks over the middle for Patton and throws behind him. The pass falls incomplete, stops the clock. Shotgun set for the Lions. that pistol set. Brant is your tailback. We're going to leave it with Brant. He's going to try and come to this near side, try and get some running room. He makes a little spin move, gets up near the original line of scrimmage. In fact, gets across the 15 up to about the 16, but that'll force a Lovett. Hunter Budd will stand right at his 2-yard line. He'll get this punt array around his 5. O'Neal standing right at his 45. High snap. Budd gets it away. It takes a Lovett roll across the 45 and going to be down right at midfield by Grant Haley for the Lions. O'Neal in the slot. Shotgun set for Parks. Parks takes it, drops back. He's going to try and swing it. And picked off on this near sideline is Clayton Lau. Down the near sideline, he's going to be pulled out of bounds by Parks right around the 24. I don't think his receiver ever turned around to look for the ball, Peter. And Clayton Lau picked it off at the 45 and raced ahead.
Ready to score again.
Shotgun set for the Lions as Lau splits way wide left. Bowden and Wilson split to this near side. We put Bowden in motion. We're going to leave it with Bowden trying to run wide. He's trying to get to the corner. Bowden steps back inside, still on his feet, really running hard. Running over from his defensive tackle position was Golden Sutton giving chase, and he finally brought down Bowden, but not before Bowden picked up 8 down to the 9 on that play. And Budd will go shotgun set with, on this near side is Lau, and Bud's going to call his own number. He's going to slice inside, down inside the 5 to the 4-yard line, and another Lovett first down. Shotgun set on first. Let's see, and the Lions are going to call a timeout. The Lions do call a timeout with 3:30 to go, leading 27-0. Peter, thank you. In goal lines at the 4, the Callaway 4, we put Lau in motion to this near sideline. Bud takes it, rolls to his right, looking for some running room, and Bud is going to slide in and score. Your new score, Lovett 33, Callaway nothing. 3:24 here, second period on the riverbank. That Lovett drive was 18 yards in 5 plays, the capper being Hunter Budd's 4-yard gallop. Garrity to boot it through. Shane's snap was true. Stickney's hole was true, and the Lions go up 34-0 over the Callaway Cavaliers. Terrell deep for the Cavaliers standing at his 4. Garrity approaches it, and he's going to boot this deep to Terrell at the 8. Across the 10, across the 20, a little bit of running room, across the 30, up to about the 33 where he's hit hard. Hit hard by Jeremy Brant. Shotgun set, he sends Jordan Freeman to this near side. He's got Quentin Stevens in the slot. He's flanked by Terrell, and Terrell flip-flops from the right to the left. Here's Parks on a shotgun set on 1st and 10 at his 32. He drops straight back. He's under pressure. He's going to float it down that far sideline where good coverage by Thomas Patton on John O'Neal. It closed up quickly on O'Neal as Patton closed on him. 2nd and 10 at the 32 for the Cavaliers, their own 32. Shotgun set. Parks is going to roll to his left and just keep it himself. Lau's going to drop him. Oh, he's going to try and throw it. Wait a minute. Oh, they'd blown the whistle. He was in the grasp. He tried to throw it backwards.
Well, that's not a high school terminology, but he was tackled.
Freeman to this near side. Shotgun set for Parks on 3rd and 14. He drops back. He's going to try and launch it deep, and that ball's going to fall incomplete. Good pressure that time by Daniel Rue. Drummond standing right about his 15. High snap. He gets this punt away about his 19. High kick that Patton gathers in at his 37 on a fair catch. 1st and 10 from his own 37, empties his backfield. Shotgun set, now he's going to put Bowden in motion. He leaves it with Bowden running to this near side. Bowden's going to get up across the 40 and step out of bounds about the 41, stopping the clock. Good pursuit that time by Terrell Daniel. At left, Coles is your single setback, flanking Bud on the shotgun set. Bud drops back. He's got some time. He's going to launch it for Shane. And they had Shane, as Peter said, own 40, and the Lions would like to try and hold on to the ball the rest of this half at least. Shotgun set, Bowden in motion away from the set to the far sideline. Under big pressure is Bud. He gets it away to Coles. Nice blocking down the sideline. Coles cuts inside the 40. Coles still on his feet down to about the 39-yard line. Excellent blocking that time by Emerson. Caleb Drake chasing down, but an outstanding block by 1st and 10 Lions at the 34, the Callaway 34. Clock ticks, 1:37 to go second period. We're going to leave it. No, Bud's going to keep it. Bud's inside the 20, inside the 15. Bud's still on his feet. Oh, and there's a flag. Doggone it. Down inside the 5 goes Bud, but I'm afraid it's going to come back a little, at least back to the 20. Quentin Stevens gave chase and brought down Bud down inside the 5. Nifty running by Hunter Bud, Peter.
I saw who was out there, but I didn't see a clip. But contact away from the ball must have been.
That was a great fake. Coles, I thought, had the ball, and Bud, because the Braves were trailing. I love the Lions up 34-0 here. 1st and 10 Lions just inside the Callaway 20. Shotgun set. Bud's going to take it, fake it, try and look for a man, and they're going to wrestle him down. Not biting on what would have been a sort of Utah pass or shovel pass was Desmond, and the Lions are going to spike it to stop the clock. I think
one more play from scrimmage, then the field goal.
Inside the 10 for a first down. Shotgun set for the Lions. Everybody to Bud's left. He's going to roll to his right, and his pass is going to be intercepted. No, incomplete. That pass fell incomplete. It looked like it had been intercepted on a diving play as we 1.1 seconds to go, and the Lions will go for it on 4th and 14. Bud sends everybody to his right except for one receiver to his left. He's in trouble. He's going to throw it over the middle to Shane, and Shane on a diving catch turns his body back around and catches it at the 1-yard line. Brooks Shane with great control.
He's got a set of mitts on him. You know he's a catcher on the baseball team. Now you can see why.
The Lions quickly up to the line of scrimmage on 1st and goal from the 1. Bud takes it, and Bud is going to slice it and score. Let's see. There's a flag on the play, Peter. I can't tell. The officials are huddled right around the 6. They did signal touchdown.
How about Brooks Shane's catch there, Richard?
An outstanding catch.
Both of them. Both his catches tonight. He's probably got his 60 yards from last week tonight. 2 catches. One's a ballerina act. That was just beautiful at the 1-yard line when he had to come way back for the ball.
There's an unsportsmanlike company made that spectacular catch of 23 yards. So he'll snap it, Stickney to hole, and Garrity to boot it through. Good snap. Stickney gets it down, and Garrity boots it through, and it's good. Your new score, Lovett 41, Callaway nothing. 38. Glad to have Bob Jones up here in the press box with us tonight. Longtime Lovett coach.
And fixture in the broadcast.
And Garrity just boots it. Garrity just boots it through the end zone. And center this time. He's got an eye set. Terrell is his tailback. He's going to leave it with his up back. And off that left side goes Trammell up across the 40, up across the 45, up to about the 48-yard line. Trammell on a sprint. 3. As Callaway has it 1st and 10 at their own 47. They're going to leave it again with Trammell. Trammell's got more running room. He's going to get down inside the 35, down to the 32-yard line as Will. Terrell is your tailback. Parks takes it. He's going to drop straight back, look for a man over the middle. He's going to fire it complete on a nice throw and catch. A little out route to John O'Neill. And O'Neill shotgun set this time. And the official's going to tap, but Callaway knocking on the door at the Lovett 20. 1st and 10. Shotgun set. Parks under pressure. He's going down. Holder just exploded through there and dropped Parks. Clock 9 seconds, 8 seconds, 7 seconds. They're trying to get lined up and set. They move the ball over to the hash mark. They snap it. and with 0.2 seconds, they snap it
Julius Holder
and stop the clock. Terrell split to this near side. Parks is going to take it, look to his right, back to his left. He's got plenty of time, and Parks is going to try and run it. He's inside the 20, inside the 15, and Parks is going to step out of bounds right around the 7-yard line.
Does it for the first half of Lovett football.
It's Clayton Lau, but the Lions are going to go into the halftime leading 41-0 over the. Terrell will drop deep for Callaway. Callaway will move from your left to your right as you look at your computer monitor, and Jack Garrity will boot it away from this near hash mark. Garrity approaches it. He's going to lift it high and not being covered, sliding around and finally falling on it as it went way, way high. But we're on the internet. 1st and 10. Callaway. Parks fumbles it. They go diving for it, and he finally is lucky to have Marquise Terrell fall back on it. Here's a 2nd and 9. I set. Lions bring everybody up. They give it to Terrell. Terrell's going to try and race off that left side, and he's going to be wrestled down himself. Nice play by 3rd, and we'll call it 7. It's probably more like 6.5. The ball at the 42. I set. He's going to leave it with his up back. Trammell, and there is, as Peter described it, nothing doing. Hunter Rich. High punt that is going to be fair caught right at the 29-yard line by Thomas. So, 1st and 10 Lions at the 29, and this time we're going to leave it with Coles, and Coles is going to take it out of that shotgun set on a handoff from Bud and push off the right side for about Bowden and Coles really acting like wingbacks as Bud goes shotgun set. He puts Bowden in motion, running wide. Bowden coming to this near side. Bowden still on his feet, spins away from a man. There's a flag that comes out, and Bowden gets up across the 40, up across the 45 to the 46, where Terrell Daniel twists and pulls him down. And let's watch this flag. Flag was thrown right around the 35-yard line. You're right, exactly.
And we had a little spurt of energy there when everybody was so worried and everything was going on there. And now it seems like pitching is
side left. Bowden is behind him in this set. We give it to Bowden. Bowden tries to come to this near side. We try and give him a block. He slides inside of Campbell and gets up across the 35 to about the 36, giving 3rd and a long 3 for the line. Shotgun set for Bud. He tries to draw him off. That doesn't work. He looks over to the sideline for a play. Coles is a single setback to his right. He's got Jamison to this near side split. Bud's going to keep it himself, call his own number. Bud's got 7, 8, 9 yards and a 1st down up across the 45. Will this time go shotgun set, one wide out right, one left, and it's Campbell going in motion away from the formation. We leave it with Coles on a little counter play. Coles tries to get across the 45, running to his left, and there again is Sutton standing. 2nd and 8 line, shotgun set, 2 backs. Bowden and Coles flank Bud as he's got Jamison to this near side, Campbell to the right side. Long count. Here come the Cavaliers on a blitz. Bud keeps it himself, and he makes something out of nothing by picking up 2 yards up just shy of the 1st down. Shotgun set for Lions this time on 3rd and 5. And there it is again. It may not be enough for a 1st down, but it's going to
be a lot easier.
It's going to be. And the Lions go shotgun set. Jamison split to this near side. Campbell split wide right. Coles is your single setback. We put Bowden in motion, running left to right. Bud's going to call his own number, and he's going to get across the 45 for a 1st down. Boy, Peter, I hope he got the spot. Let's see. They did stop it, and
Number 4 is Zach Bowden. 1. Number 27, Jeremy Brandt on the pitch. Number 27, Jeremy Brandt on the carry. Hit made by number 9, Ricky Parks. Your attention please, we have a student who has lost a red cell phone. We have a student who has lost a red cell phone. If you find it, please turn it in to the concession stand. Thank you. Fumble on the play, recovered by Callaway. Number 9, Ricky Parks. Pass complete to number 2, John O'Neill. Callaway point after is good. And number 80.
The capper being a 69-yard pass from Parks to O'Neill for the score. Thompson approaches it. He's going to boot this one deep, deep, deep. Ball's going to bound into the end zone. 20, shotgun set for Garrity. Haley is a setback. Haley takes it. Haley's going to get ahead for about a yard, trying to pick his way for a hole. This time Garrity goes, empties the backfield, shotgun set, and now he's going to put Palmer to from his right to his left. He puts Haley in motion. Here's the blitz. They're going to run Haley wide. Haley's trying to get outside. They're going to wrestle him out right around he stayed in bound and got up across the 30, up to about the 35. Nice running by Grant. This time Lovett goes shotgun set and put Campbell in motion to this side. We leave it with Palmer. Palmer's trying to find a little bit of a hole, and he really doesn't find anything. Cameron Winborn is your running back behind Garrity in the shotgun set. We're going to toss it wide to Winborn. He's going to try and find some room over on this side, and nothing doing. Cameron's over there along with Desmond Davis. Shotgun set for the Lions on 3rd and 11, we'll call it. Haley in motion, running wide. Haley's in trouble. He's going to try and get outside, and they're going to drop him as he tried to get way wide on a stretch play. Parks drops him back behind the 30 this away. Deep for Callaway, standing right around his 35-yard line is John O'Neill. Long count. They're going to let this milk this clock as long as they can. High snap. Garrity gets away a decent punt into Callaway territory, down inside the 50, down inside the 40, and finally going to be down by Jeremy Brandt at the 38-yard line. George and Crosby. 1st and 10, Callaway at their 38. Parks takes it. He's going to leave it with Trammell. Trammell's going to try and run off the right side, and a host of lines are going to bring him down right there at the 40. 4th period, 2nd down. They're going to run the toss sweep. Ball's going to be stripped away. Diving for it is Terrell, who goes diving back for it. It went in and out of several hands.
Most notably.
So 3rd and 8, we're going to call it. 3rd and a long 7. And there's motion. They didn't call it that time on Terrell. He takes it. He races off that right side. Gets across the 50 down to the 46-yard line. And he's hit hard there. This time, they send Stevens to this near side. Your eye back is Terrell. He's going to drop back. Parks is going to look for Stevens, and Stevens can't hold on right around the 30-yard line. Pretty good to the 46. Callaway's going to go eye set and leave it with Terrell. Terrell's got some running room off that right side. Terrell still running hard. Down inside the 30. Down inside the 25-yard line goes Terrell. He would not be brought down. Terrell running hard. Craig Rollins checks in for the Lions, and Parks goes diving for the ball as it's a bad center quarterback exchange. Parks will go on 2nd and 9, we're going to call it. Eye set. Terrell is his tailback. Parks takes it, hands it off to his up. No, he's going to keep it himself on a nice fake. Parks running hard off that right side. He drags several lines with him down inside the 20, down inside the 15. Goes eye set, 2 receivers to his left. He turns, hands it off to Terrell. Terrell tries to slide in off the center guard side, this near side, and he's brought down right there trying to follow Hunter Harrington's blocking. Along with Colin Thomas. 2nd and 10 from the 12. Parks takes it out of the eye set. He gives it to his up back. Cameron keeps fighting. Cameron's going to score.
Wow, did he ever keep fighting?
Give Callaway credit. He scored. There's a flag that came out, and I think it's because somebody took their helmet off after the score. But give Callaway credit. Here's a snap, high snap. Drake gets it down, and Thompson hooks it left. So your score remains. Scores from around the state to kick it from the Lovett 45 deep for the Lions, standing just inside his 5 is Corey Palmer, and he does pooch it short, and the Lions aren't even going to cover it. And he must have gone out of bounds. They must have come up with it out of bounds. No, he did mark it, but it's their ball. At the Lions 23, eye set. He gives it to Terrell. Terrell slices this near side. Terrell's got some running room. We're going to try and run him out of bounds around the 10, 8-yard line. Here, the Lions call a timeout. Late 4th quarter, Buford leads Westminster 16-10. Eye set on 1st and goal from the 9. Parks is going to keep it. Roll to his right. He's got plenty of running room, and Parks is going to sprint into the end zone and score.
I tune you out anyway. You turn it up as much as you want to.
Callaway's going to go for 2. Eye set. Parks is going to try and run the reverse. He's going to run it wide. He's got a man sprinting towards that corner. And let's see. He scores. Sprinting on the reverse, continues to lead 41-21. Callaway tacks on a 2-point conversion. You might have heard our spotter exclaiming about the Braves score there. Minute 2 to go. Thompson approaches the ball deep for the lines. It's Palmer. They're gonna hit a big high kick that Crosby's gonna have to dive on, and actually diving back on it for the lines as it scores. Victory formation. Coach Muschamp's favorite play to call. Clock's under 27 seconds to go. We need to get this play off. We're set. They're gonna blitz everybody, and Garrity's gonna take a knee, and that's gonna do it. So the Lions are gonna win game 3. They go to 2-1 on the season with a 41-21 victory over the Callaway Cavaliers. And Callaway on their second trip to the Riverbank, third time playing the Lions in the last 3 years. Callaway's going to head home down 85, a trip Peter and I are very familiar with. They'll be on the short end of a 41-21 score, but they showed some real resolve in that fourth period, coming back to score 3 times.
I'd say there were a lot of highlights in that first half that I liked, looking back at it. First and foremost was the smothering defense of the Lions. Basically, just